Black Heart, the Hustle Continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers all around the world. Welcome to King Said So. I'm your host, Mkhwebane, your Pan-Africanist podcast. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking the subscribe button. Thank you for the support that you guys are giving me. It's crazy. You guys are subscribing at a rapid rate. So I thank you so much. If you haven't already, please consider to click the subscribe button if indeed you are enjoying the content. We are back at it again with another one. But today I just wanted to touch quickly on the EFF African Queen, Busisiwe Mkhwebane, my home girl from Mpumalanga, KwaNdebele. And I'm not doing this video because of that. I'm doing this video because it has become very clear that the ANC is using its majority to protect its president. Which is Fikile Mbalula, our sister Fix Fokol, has told us that they used the majority to twist the story of what you call the fire pool into a swimming pool into a fire pool for Jacob Zuma, and everyone saw it at that time that it cannot be that these things are costing this much, because there was a committee that was sent there to go and investigate how much the fence cost, the house, the conference gathering hall there, and the fire pool and all of that. How much does this thing cost, and are they really was the money really spent properly there, or was there some type of rigging and corruption? We all saw at that point, at that particular time, that number something is off here. Whether it is the fault of Jacob Zuma or people who are eating on the side or whatever, we will never know. But again, another thing that is very clear is that something happened at Palapala. Nobody can deny it. There is some money that was found in a couch. Cyril Ramaphosa confirmed that to the public. He then did not confirm a sum, but he said the sum that is out there, the 36 million US dollars, is not the correct sum. There were sums being thrown around, but we were never going to know if it was not for Jacob Zuma, who exposed that thing. And again, Cyril Ramaphosa was never going to be asked questions if Busisiwe Mkhwebane did not sit on that man's neck. Busisiwe Mkhwebane, advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, sat on that man's neck with the CR7 campaign, with the Pala issue. And she then went and doubled up into SARS and the Reserve Bank. And that was the beginning of the end of Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Well, the end of a chapter, if you think about it very carefully. Because after that, after everything went up haywire and she was fired from Parliament, EFF says, come, sign here. Where this Barrett back to Parliament. And Busisiwe Mkhwebane, in that case, when we look back 20 years from now and we're speaking about the Public Protector's Office, I think Busisiwe Mkhwebane is going to be a highlight story of, how can I put it, God placing his hand on someone. You know the difference between God on you, God on you, and God in you, and God with you. I think Busisiwe Mkhwebane had God with her. For these politicians, Julius Malema, to call her and say, listen, we see potential in you, we think you can add value into the EFF. But now the reason I'm doing this video is because Koleka, who was clearly fighting Busisiwe Mkhwebane from the start, I remember from the very beginning, Koleka and Busisiwe Mkhwebane never could meet on one, but they never liked each other from the very beginning. For some of you who don't know, I remember just before when they were still fighting Busisiwe Mkhwebane, they asked her a question: do you think that Koleka is ready for taking over the office? And she said, no, I'm still grooming her. She's definitely not ready now. When she said that, I knew that no, but this statement is more of more of a personal, because she could have answered that question diplomatically, but she chose to answer it directly. You understand? So Koleka took that to heart, and she was forever. Remember, she was working for the ANC. She was working in government and all of that. She was a member of the youth league. She was ANC. So they pulled her because she's got the qualifications and brought her into the office of the public protector. And there she saw that her future is her being the next public protector, and she made sure that Busisiwe Mkhwebane does not finish her term. Remember, we're talking about Busisiwe Mkhwebane being fired a month before her term is finished. Was it a 7-year term? But the thing is, even though she got fired, she still has a right to her pension, Bafethu. You can't work somewhere for almost 7 years, or was it 9 years, or what is it? Who employed Busisiwe? It was not Zuma. Zuma was, yeah. So it was 7 years. 7 years. When Zuma was going out, and through Cyril Ramaphosa's 5 years. So she worked there, we can say, for the entire term, apart from 1 month. And her agreement with the public protector's office, in terms of her termination of contract, it does not speculate properly what happens to the pension fund. Listen to what Busisiwe Mkhwebane said here.
Busisiwe Mkhwebane, turned EFF Member of Parliament, has confirmed that she is taking the National Assembly and her former office to court. She told the City Press that this is over the payment of her pension as well as interest. Let's discuss this looming showdown with Advocate Mkhwebane, who joins us via video link. Good to have you, Advocate, and thank you very much for coming on this evening.
Good evening, and good evening to your listeners. Thank you for inviting me.
So at the time when you were about to exit the office, you had indicated that yourself and your legal team would have wanted to take the report of Parliament on review. How far are you as far as that process is concerned?
The process is on track. The legal team is working on that before they close for the holidays. They were still busy drafting the necessary documents. So that process is still on track. And yeah, that's all I can say for now.
Yeah. Is that process then of challenging the report not also linked to the process of you fighting for your benefits?
It's not necessarily linked. Remember, that process is challenging the fact that I never completed my testimony, I never had legal representation, and the fact that we raised new evidence of the conflict of interest of the chairperson, and the fact that there was that appeal from the Western Cape High Court relating to the issue of the conflict of interest by the chairperson and one member of parliament, Mailham. So this issue of benefits is then after the removal, when I received the letter from the president, and the removal was with effect from the 12th of September 2023.
So where does the conversation around you forfeiting the loss of office gratuity for leaving your office a month before, where does it come about?
You know, that's what has been in the media and just people speculating. Tabo, the letter from the president doesn't mention anything about the benefits. He just says, I'm removed from the office in terms of Section 194 and the decision after the decision by Parliament, and that's all. The report of Parliament doesn't mention anything about the issues of my gratuity. So I don't know where that comes from, and that's what I'm surprised when I wrote to the office after my removal, and the only response I received before the removal was the issue of the salary, the pro rata salary for September, which salary as well was paid, but then it was, they deducted a lot of other expenses which they were not supposed to deduct as well. We will have to also handle that matter in addition to the issue of the gratuity. So, and when I approached the office as well after the payment of that disputed salary or pro rata salary about the gratuity, the CEO, Ms. Banyoni, responded by saying they are waiting for direction or guidance from Parliament. By then, I was the member of Parliament, and I asked who in Parliament. They never responded. Hence, I had to then involve my attorneys, RMT attorneys, to write a letter of demand to the CEO and the current public protector.
So as you sit right now, you don't have a specific dispute, shall I say, where they say you will not be getting that benefit or you will be getting that benefit?
There's none whatsoever, and the most embarrassing or arrogance from the office is that they never responded to that letter of demand. They were supposed to have responded by the 13th of December 2023, and then they never responded. So in civil litigation, then we will still have an opportunity to go back to them because there's that part of negotiation engaging with them. But then if then they still maintain that position, it means then the other issue is then to approach the court or issue summons against them, and if it means even in their personal capacity, because I think there's no way where it provides that one will be losing benefits, because the issue of the conditions of service of the public protector are very clear, that on vacating the office, it doesn't even say how you vacate the office.
Yeah.
You are entitled to the benefits.
Yeah, and I can't articulate this matter better than Busisiwe Mkhwebane. From the very beginning, we saw that they've got something against her, and we all could see, man. We don't have power. We can just pray, but pray for the woman from a distance. But with the legal team that she has, we're hoping that she will win this case. So my message is to advocate Sis Koleka. Sis Koleka, I hope what you did to Busisiwe Mkhwebane, fighting her the way you fought her, I hope you are praying the EFF does not become the governing party. Because the DA, my sister, does not want you. Many other political parties don't want you. But if the DA does not want you, and the EFF does not want you, the ATM does not want you, the chances of you not finishing your term also, they are very, very, they're very, very big. What you did to Busisiwe Mkhwebane was wrong, and you know you are wrong. You came and played with South Africans and said the sale was not a proof of a transaction. I don't know what sale means to you, but that's what you said to us. You said there's nothing that President Cyril Ramaphosa did wrong. You did not touch the issue of having millions in a couch. You said that was not the place of the public protector's office to investigate. Busisiwe Mkhwebane overstepped her responsibility and all of that. All I'm saying to you, Sis Koleka, should you see this, I hope you are praying that the EFF must not get into power. Or let me rather put it like this. I hope you are praying that the ANC does not lose power. Because the protection that you have right now, by guaranteeing crooked parliamentarians protection in exchange, I hope you are sleeping very well at home. I just hope, because we are tired. There's no way we're going to take South Africa forward with people like this. And if we don't say it, we are also guilty. As South Africans, we must voice out where we see there's a problem. And if I am wrong, of course, history will judge us and we will apologize. We are not like other people who don't apologize. But according to what we are observing here, Busisiwe Mkhwebane was right. And there is something clearly that happened in Palapala. ATM is still taking the matter into review, and all of the courts are still taking this matter in review. Cyril Ramaphosa is still going to go to court for many, many years after this, for this saga, until it is resolved. We don't know what more sagas are going to come out, because politicians talk too much. So we are not sure what is going to pop up next time. But all I'm saying is that it looks like Busisiwe was in the right in this. But keeping her pension away from her, come on, man. No, man. This is wrong. Pay the woman her pension. She has budgeted. She's a grandmother. She's a wife. She's a sister. She's a cousin. She's a daughter. She wants to sort out her personal things with all the money that she has earned. She earned this money. Give this poor woman her pension. No, man. There's nothing that's heartbreaking than after working, when you're going to look for your pension, people hit you with a cold shoulder. People just shining a current in Japan, not answering you, dragging the situation, forcing you to go to court. And you can't tell Busisiwe Mkhwebane this issue is in parliament. Busisiwe Mkhwebane is in parliament. She can sort this thing out in parliament. She can go to the person who's in charge of that process. You guys understand what I'm saying? But you guys can just share your thoughts on the comment section and tell me what you think about this Busisiwe Mkhwebane not getting a pension fund. I mean, how many months later? This is wrong, man. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. If you haven't again, subscribe to this channel. You are at home here, and I'll see you guys next time. I see Abo Tantlalax. They were at FMB. Yeah, no, let ANC employ that boy once. Let them employ him, man, and give him some position somewhere, somehow, man. There must be somewhere where Tantlalax can go make a noise somewhere. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, make sure that you stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.